Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Hopefully, all of you had a great night, starting your day over, all over again to be just a great day today. And that's what I'm trying to have, y'all. I'm trying to reach back inside, y'all. Sometimes you just don't know why you're not feeling good, why you're not feeling happy, but we have to have a control over those kinds of emotions, you guys. We do have control over our spirits. Man, the way my little grandbaby is not in school today, little old money, she's sick today, so she's home with me today. Yeah, being I'm still a grandma. I be on grandma duties with my great grand now. All my grandkids now are grown, so they're having children. And y'all, I'm the type of grandmother is never mind keeping my grandchildren, but you doing something. You in college or you at work. But for you to go to the club and all of that, I don't do grandma duties for that, y'all. Oh, no. No. I do grandma duties for stuff that's going to make you benefit and excel, y'all. But what we're looking at today, the thumbnail, is still part 2 of the comeback group, you guys. Part 2, it's just no way of explaining these people. Part 2 of the comeback meeting, hustling and scheming and cunning, the host is exposed. They were the hosts. Now, I know at the time, Melody was married, so that's why I got the host on there. But in this, I want y'all, I'm going to play back this boardroom. I want y'all to hear their rationalization, how they get together and scheme and try to con you out. They'll con you out of your drawers if they can. I don't know who told them that they were intelligent, but they're probably been scheming a long time. But see, when they enter this boardroom, when they enter Melody world of this business world, they out of their league. Yeah, and for the life of me, y'all, this is the time, and at this comeback meeting that I really was proud of Martel. So Martel and Melody really was a cute couple together. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Martel don't even look like the same man. It's just amazing how this woman protected him. He had it good when he was with this woman. With his wife and his children, he looked like a different man. I mean, he looked clean, he looked neat, he looked well nourished, but anyway, he wasn't satisfied, he wasn't grateful like all these people at this table now. In this meeting, you guys, the last meeting was part 1 was when Richard called, y'all. Richard, she want to know, why is it the loan not going through? They done went behind her back and did something different. Yeah, the loan don't go through because 6 of y'all supposed to be on the loan. The Scott's brother refused to sign it, and they put some collateral up that had no clout. Now, I showed y'all that collateral, the Infinity Properties. At the time, we know about Infinity Property, where they put in that weak structure, the burnt down structure that this man went to jail for. That's what they put up as collateral. Again, what we call that? Trying to hustle you, trying to con you, trying to run a scheme on you, so we can get this multi-million-dollar loan. He has no clout. And of course, Maurice come in with his educated self. He come in and try to explain to them why is it that they don't need to be on this loan. Tisha, she ran up at Melody. She yelling at Melody. Yeah. And then lo and behold, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Kimmie, Kimmie shade Melody all the way through these meetings. I never really paid no attention to Kimmie because she's not over there screaming, but she kept telling Melody, y'all ain't read no contract. Belittling Melody intelligent, belittling Melody business sense, you guys. This girl didn't get to be the top of her game and don't understand contracts. She understand that contract very well. That's why they didn't sign it. And that's why she's trying to deal with the facts of what's going on, right? So that's why I did. This is part 2. And these people, they are so angry. Look at this. Look at this. I didn't bring all the snapshot, but look at him. Look at this. Look at that man's face and look at her. They upset. They up there, they hustling, they scheming, they scam not working. It's not working on them Holts. Excuse me, Melody, you were a Holts at that time. So we talking about, we got a multi-million dollars alone for millions of dollars that they trying to get. So all of them would be equally responsible for paying this back. But those two name is on it. They don't have to do nothing but collect the money and keep it going. And then the Holts will be stuck with $1 million loan, y'all. But anyway, I always say it was a blessing. They blowing up at the table. They so mad. Look at this man. Look at his face. Look at her. They are pissed. Even Maurice and Kimmie over there yelling, yeah, I know you ain't read no contract. You ain't read no contract. You talking about some bylaws. She bringing up some stuff, child. And they had their own people. Now, see, they had their own people line up that they want them to use. Probably was their brother. Yeah, but tisha version, you're not listening to me, Mel, you're not listening to me. And then he chiming in, oh Lord, child, I can remember everything he said. But this picture right here, look at this picture right here, y'all. I'm going over it. He telling her to shut the hell up. Oh, she telling her to shut the hell up. Tisha, shut up, Tisha. See, Tisha don't have no voice like Melody, but she trying to have a voice at that table. He's him and Maurice trying to be the voice of reasoning. I know when I get through talking to Melody, and when I get through talking to Melody and Martel, I can hustle them. I can manipulate them into doing what I want to do because I need this money. Money. Y'all gonna come off this money. They ready for that check to be signed and to be split it. And teacher over there yelling, throwing shade at Melody, telling Melody, every time you come here, everything don't work out right. It don't nothing work out right when you come into the picture. He telling her to shut up because that's not the way he know they need Melody. So Melody told this man, y'all sitting up there. Okay, y'all, let me get back to these two now. This what made him mad. These two men, tell you what made him mad. Melody said, oh, I pulled the contract permit already because you're not able to pull no permit. He's not able to, and that tore him up, y'all. That tore him up on national TV too. He not able to, because at that time, I don't believe, because I've been researching them people, I don't believe neither one of them had an active license, you guys, if my memory serves me right. Active license on nothing. But anyway, he upset because Melody told him that he was not able to pull permits. If he wasn't. So she did it. So the fact that she did it, it makes him mad that she fronting him off. And it makes Keisha mad because she fronting her man off. Yes, he can, my man. My man got his license. My man this and my man that. Melody says, Melody don't tell them, look, y'all, I'm just here to deal with the facts. I'm here to deal with the facts. The rest of this stuff don't matter. You had all four of them, all four of those Scots yelling at both of them, right? And Martel told them, y'all just not finna ride our coattail. If we got to do this, we're going to do it by ourselves. Yeah. If I got to go on this loan by myself, get a multi-million-dollar loan, money like that, I'm gonna be by myself. I don't need y'all then. What do I need y'all to be beneficiary of this money that? And you guys don't have no collateral, and you won't even sign the contract, y'all. But Martel, I'm telling you, you're a fool. Look at how he look. Just as nice looking in that suit, and Melody looking at him, and Melody loves him so much, and he messed it up for this. Look at what he messed this up for. This piece of it's still unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable to me that this man would mess up empire. Holts and Holts was booming there, y'all. Was nothing wrong with Holts and Holts. Holts and Holts was the number one. Holts and Holts had a great reputation. This man messed it up. Well, I know the Scots was glad. But this woman right here, Kimmie, look at this, y'all. I want y'all to piggyback on her. Kimmie, every time she looked at Melody with disgust. Every time Melody said something, she want to belittle Melody, like as if Melody did not know what she was talking about. Kimmie sitting up there, she going along with the scheming and the conning, scheming and the conning, trying to con these people out to get their loan. Just think if that really happened. Good thing that Linda said that he was not going to do it because of their names. They refused to sign it. That was a blessing in disguise for Melody. That was truly a spiritual intervention, you guys, and they are upset. Now, the next part we're going to go to, that's just part 2. We're going to go with, y'all know, we're going to go with my Black history. So what was so interesting to me is because I'm in the medical field and I never knew. His name is Otis Boykin, y'all. He invented the heart stimulator or the pacemaker. This man is brilliant. He got his patent in 1959, you guys. And that heart stimulate has saved a whole lot of lives. Yes. All righty, you guys. Mr. Pacemaker himself. All righty, and Dr. West, I always think about Dr. West too, not Miss West, but the male West that invented the microphone. The microphone is what y'all hear me speaking out of now. Let me just say hi to y'all since I got, oh yeah, y'all know I be forgetting to say house rules. House rules, it's, hey, I'm glad to see Debbie this morning. House rules is that fair use, right? Everything on my channel is fair use and for entertainment and educational purposes. Just my opinion, just my guest opinion, the Titanium and my co-host. So let me say, hey, Debbie, I'm so glad to see you. Grand Rising, Debbie talking to May speaking back to her, okay? So let's see what y'all talk to me now. Don't leave me up here by myself talking. Let's see what y'all are saying. Humor, he messed it up for himself. That's right, Barbara. He doesn't care anything about that bug. He wanted Mel to do what he said, like them other two did with their husband. Yes, Yes, and I was just so intrigued about those women's up there. Those women could have really learned from Melody instead of being Melody up or looking at her as the enemy. They could have really learned that, and they knew they didn't have that business sense. Of course, Kimmie husband made her quit her job. That's her lane that she walks in. I don't know why he couldn't walk in that lane alone in real estate and let her walk in that lane. That lane that Kimmie walked in the medical field, has bought that house, has bought that car, put the lights on, pay the light bill, pay the food. Yet this fool would tell her to quit the job where they getting bread and butter and come on and do real estate with him. And she was silly and she did it. And what happened? We not seen an inch of nothing that Kimmie did. What is it called, y'all? Scots Imperial or something? I don't know what the name of it, but they call themselves got a real estate company too that we don't never hear, see about. We don't even know the location. And of course, y'all know about Infinity Property. So yeah, you're right, Miss Barbara. Their husband controlled them. But that's one thing Kimmie shouldn't let him bother was her job, because she know allegedly he was laying on the couch when she found him with somebody else's home. And that's what he gonna continue on doing. Just how you found them is just how they are. All right, let's see what we got here. Said Maurice did that because he wanted Kimmie to do all the lead work and hide behind her so he could lay on that couch potato. Yes. And y'all know what's the name over there defending Carlos, y'all. Carlos over there defending Kimmie and Maurice because they were shading Kimmie and Maurice. A subscriber asked the question, what do they do besides lawsuit? So Dr. Heavenly read it off, and I'm gonna tell you, it shocked Carlos. And I heard Carlos said, I don't know if that went over y'all head. Why did you read it? She didn't have to read it. Yeah. But Carlos went on and said that, Kimmie was bought the cancer story up, and she was the voice of reasoning for the show, and that Kimmie and Maurice bring a balance to the show. That's his answer, y'all. But my thing is, why he never come to Melody rescue? That's another thing. Mm-hmm. So May said, I'm so glad my daughters are strong-minded women and don't take no wood nickels. Yeah. Yeah, we have to instill that into our children. But good thing they listening to you, because some of these girls, you've been a preach about these men, and they fall in love, and whatever you taught them way out that door. They have to learn the hard way. So good thing your daughter's listening to you, May. Deborah Jackson, hey, Tweety Bird, ain't seen you in a while. But Tweety Bird, y'all know she's a content creator as well. So do visit her and do show her love. Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead on. See if I can call everybody's name out before I go. Put the thing on. Y'all be proud of who you are, y'all. Teach your children to be proud of who they are. I mean, we are Black people. We have to be proud. It no matter what color you are. You're Black, you're Black. Don't matter you yellow, red, dark, blue, blackity black. Be Black first, you guys, and be proud, and teach your children to be proud. It's not hating on nobody else because you teaching them to be proud. Hey, Linda Gamble. Grand Rising back to Linda Gamble. Yes. Deborah Jackson is in the house. She's also speaking to me in the chat. Nosy Rosie Graham. Hello, Nosy Rosie Graham. Hello. She says Black Titanic and co-host now and every during the blessed morning. Design and decor. Haven't seen you in a while. Number 3. Thanks. Good morning, Miss BT and Miss London, everyone in the chat. Good morning to you. Now, Nosy Rosagram, that's how you do it. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe, y'all. It's free. Content is free, y'all. Yeah, let me play my little man. I play my little monkey right here. Yeah, let me see how he don't hiding in the Come on, boo. Now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping it. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping it. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping it. Know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes and come on out. Well, just hit the like button and stay on in the bushes then. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna be in between talking to you guys. If I didn't call in the name, I will get to your names. I see Scorpion MZ out there. Tyler and Timon out here. And New Potentials. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. They ain't popping up. There you go. Mm-hmm. Barbara, I already read Barbara. Debbie, that's my book now. Debbie, you know you gotta be my host today. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do the here is the Black History. Y'all know we gotta get that out the way first, and then we're gonna go to part 2. These people know they be scamming and scheming everywhere they go. That's why they can't be blessed, y'all. You know, Melody Mama that went on just about a month ago. How many acres was that she just closed on, y'all? We never seen Tisha or Kimmie close on anything. We never even seen them show us a house or nothing. Now, anyway, you can't be blessed. They got that big blessing, this TV program. That's a blessing that Melody brought them up to another status. Brought them up to another status. And what do? Come in still trying to scheme and con their way through life. Mm-hmm. Black History Spotlight. This is indeed your Black Excellence. That's why I try to get y'all this, because we are Black Excellence. That's right. Every day, something that our people invented. Mm-hmm. So that Melody said something about something ain't for the weak. If the heat ain't in the kitchen, too much heat in the kitchen, you gotta get out. All right, here I go. Black History Spotlight. Yeah. It's a lot of niggas hate, and I don't entertain it. But then we gotta get him on. If you don't want it like me, I can take it, and I don't entertain it. But then we gotta get him on. If you don't want it like me, I can think about anything. I can
American men and women have left their mark in American and world history. Let's take a look at some of the Black inventors, both past and present, who have left an indelible mark on the world in which we live. In the Stevie Wonder song Black Man, the Motown marvel sings of Benjamin Banneker. The first clock to be made in America was created by a black man. Though the song is a fitting salute to a great inventor and African Americans in general, it only touches on the genius of Benjamin Banneker and the many hats he wore as a farmer, mathematician, astronomer, author, and land surveyor. But it was his clock invention that really propelled the reputation of Benjamin Banneker. Sometime in the early 1750s, Benjamin borrowed a pocket watch from a wealthy acquaintance, took the watch apart, and studied its components. After returning the watch, he created a fully functioning clock entirely out of carved wooden pieces, all at the young age of 21. The clock was amazingly precise and would keep on ticking for decades. As a result of the attention his self-made clock received, Banneker was able to start up his own watch and clock repair business. Every time a person crunches into a potato chip, he or she is enjoying the delicious taste of one of the world's most famous snacks, a treat that might not exist without the contribution of Black inventor George Crumb. Crumb, the son of an African-American father and a Native American mother, was working as a chef in the summer of 1853 when he accidentally invented the chip. It all began when a patron who ordered a plate of French fried potatoes sent them back to Crumb's kitchen because he felt they were too thick and soft. To teach the picky patron a lesson, Crumb sliced a new batch of potatoes as thin as he possibly could and then fried them until they were hard and crunchy. Finally, to top them off, he added a generous heaping of salt. But to Crumb's surprise, the dish ended up being a hit with the patron and a new snack was born. Years later, Crumb opened his own restaurant that had a basket of potato chips on every table. Though Crumb never attempted to patent his invention, the snack was eventually mass-produced and sold in bags, providing thousands of jobs nationwide. Generally, when people think of famous African-American inventors, one of the first names that comes to mind is George Washington Carver. Perhaps most famously, Carver discovered over 300 different uses for peanuts, including making cooking oil, axle grease, and printer's ink. Despite the positive impact George Washington Carver's inventions had on the South, the inventor never sought out glory. Instead, he continued to invent, discover, and teach in order to make the world a better place. Inscribed on his tombstone is the epitaph, "He could have added fortune to fame, but caring for neither, he found happiness and honor in being helpful to the world." Many of the world's famous inventors only produced one major invention that garnered recognition and cemented their prominent status. But Garrett Augustus Morgan, one of the country's most successful African-American inventors, actually created two major inventions: the gas mask and the traffic signal. He received a patent for the first gas mask invention in 1914, but it wasn't until 2 years later that the idea really took off. When a group of workers got stuck in a tunnel below Lake Erie after an explosion, Morgan and a team of men donned the mask to help get them out. After the rescue was a success, requests for the mask began pouring in. Garrett Morgan's other famous invention, the traffic signal, was also invented to help save lives. After witnessing an accident on a roadway, Morgan decided a device was needed to keep cars, buggies, and pedestrians from colliding. His traffic signal was designed to stand on a street corner and notify vehicles and walkers whether they should stop or go. After receiving a patent in 1923, the rights to the invention were eventually purchased by General Electric. Now, there is one invention that he's less famous for. Morgan created the first chemical hair straightening cream, better known today as hair relaxers. Anytime you see a truck on the highway transporting refrigerated or frozen food, you're seeing the work of Frederick McKinley Jones. One of the most prolific Black inventors ever, Jones patented more than 60 inventions in his lifetime. While more than 40 of the patents were in the field of refrigeration, Jones is most famous for inventing an automatic refrigeration system for long-haul trucks and railroad cars. In addition to the refrigerator invention, Jones also invented an air conditioning unit for military field hospitals and a refrigerator for military field kitchens. But his inventions don't end there. Jones actually invented a self-starting gas engine. He also invented a series of devices for movie projectors and for box office equipment that gave tickets and made change for movie patrons. Jones was posthumously awarded the National Medal of Technology in 1991, the first Black inventor to ever receive such an honor. It's
Your Black
literally
History
impossible to
Spotlight.
determine how
Hit
many
that like
hundreds of
button,
thousands
share,
of people
and
would have lost their
subscribe.
lives
This
without
is
the
Black
contributions
Tie.
of African American
Let's see who the
inventor
narrator
Dr.
this is, you
Charles
guys.
Drew.
Oh,
This
Dr.
physician,
Drew, y'all.
researcher, and surgeon revolutionized the understanding of blood plasma, leading to the invention of blood banks. There are few inventors.
Did y'all know that Dr. Drew is the one that invented the blood bank, blood transfusion? He learned how to separate the plasma. Okay, let's just look
who
at
have the
this.
lasting impact of Otis Boykin.
All righty,
Look
you
around your
guys.
house.
Black inventor, Black excellence. Pacemaker. You guys got bad heart. Pace stimulators, they put them in your heart. Let's look at this brother. He invented the pacemaker.
Thanks. There are few inventors who've had the lasting impact of Otis Boykin. Look around your house today and you'll see a variety of devices that utilize components made by Boykin, including computers, radios, and TV sets. Boykin's inventions are all the more impressive when one considers he was an African American in a time of segregation, and the field of electronics was not as well established as it is today. Though he attended the Illinois Institute of Technology for a time, Boykin never made it to graduation because he couldn't afford the tuition. Instead, Boykin went to work as an inventor. He received his first patent in 1959 for a wire resistor that allowed a precise amount of electricity to flow to a component. Because he was able to create a low-cost product that was more reliable, his wire resistor invention brought Boykin to the forefront of American electronics. Consumer electronics manufacturers, the United States military, and IBM all placed orders for the resistor. It would come to be used in household appliances, computers, and guided missiles, and is still used in many of those devices to this very day. But perhaps most importantly, a version of his resistor was used in the invention of the pacemaker. That device, which keeps the heart beating regularly through electronic pulses, has helped to extend the lives of hundreds of thousands of individuals. While home security systems today are more advanced than ever, back in 1966, the idea of a home surveillance device seemed almost unthinkable. That was the year famous
Shout out Miss
African-American
Brown,
inventor
home
Marie
security
Van
system,
Britton
she and
Brown
her
and
husband.
her
All righty, you guys. Black History Spotlight, you guys. Black History Spotlight. You guys, I'm just so proud to be able to show Black excellence. That's what we thought we were getting on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think Carlos did that. He changed that. He took over and made it to be what he wanted to be. I remember Carlos saying that it was so, he interviewed so many people, y'all, but that's who he chose. He chose, and just darn on me. Hi, Sheila Aaron. Hey, no, I didn't know. I said this is the History Channel. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, uh, Carlos just change it to what he wants to change it. I learned about Dr. Drew when I was a little girl. I saw an article in Ebony magazine about him and his invention of blood transfusion. Yeah, and although he invented it, I was lots of stories of African Americans not being able to get blood transfusion, y'all. And I'm like, and they did it because of discrimination. You had a life threatening where you lost a lot of blood and you needed it, and they refused to give it to you. But anyway, yeah, Dr. Drew. Yeah, he was one of the few that they did have in the history books, you guys. Yeah. And like when I was at Alabama A&M in the science department too, I learned about him there. Yeah, they had him in the history book. Very few of them make it to the history book, but he made it to the history book. Dr. Drew, very intelligent man, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep it going. This is the presentation, the comeback group, part 2, you guys. Part 2, yeah. So these are the Scots. They are sitting in that boardroom. It's part 2, y'all. They've been in that boardroom. They angry as hell because they couldn't get their way. They thought it was going to be a piece of cake. But let me tell y'all something. Melody is a bulldog in there. Oh, she's a bulldog and a pit bull and everything in that business room. Now, they not finna run no circles around her head when it comes to business. And that's where they made their mistake. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, happy birthday to Tweety Bird. Happy birthday to Miss Van, too. We need a world, y'all. Don't forget her every Friday at 9 o'clock. Y'all know this is part 2. The lender just told Melody, the Holts, at the time they were married, that the Scott's brother did not sign the contract. So they're arguing as to why they don't belong on the contract.
Of operations. You know what those articles say. I know what you're about to say about all.
So watch the Kimmie is shading Melody all the way through here. She's playing Melody. She's trying to claim that they don't read contracts. So I like to say that Melody did not get the head of her game or be this savage business woman without the understanding of contracts, without reading the contract. She read the contract. That's why she didn't sign it. And they trying to bring in their own people, whoever they got. They always bring in their brothers and claim that that boy just is the jack of all trades. And a man.
Listen to what we're saying. We cannot move forward. You guys are not willing to listen. We can't move forward.
We cannot move forward if you guys not willing to listen to us. That's the problem. Listen to us. We're trying to scam you. We're trying to get over on you. You understand that? We want this money and you messing us up, Melody. The Holts. Go ahead on and sign that contract so we can get these $1 billion and y'all gonna be responsible for it. You're not listening, Melody.
If we're not all straight up, this loan is supposed to have 6 people on it, not just the Holts and 2 companies with no clout.
You believe that signing onto the loan makes you more committed. Once you get the explanation.
Now, look at Marie's reasoning. Look at the mindset that we got. Kimmie.
If we're not all straight up, this loan is supposed to have 6 people on it, not just the Holts and 2 companies with no clout.
You believe that signing onto the loan makes you more committed. Once you get the explanation.
Now, look at Marie's reasoning. Look at the mindset that we got. Kimmie looking at him like as if, he God. He's the man with the sense of reason, y'all. So listen to his reason now. They really think that they can convince these people to take this loan by themselves. They want the Holts to take this loan, right? By themselves. And they trying to convince the Holts as to why they are wrong for not going ahead with the lender. Well, it don't matter what they say. The lender is not finna loan them no money.
Of why it was set up the way that it was set up. Now, does that change your mind about your understanding coming in? Well, right now.
Reason now. They really think that they can convince these people to take this loan by themselves. They want the Holts to take this loan, right? By themselves. And they trying to convince the Holts as to why they are wrong for not going ahead with the lender. Well, it don't matter what they say. The lender is not finna loan them no money.
Of why it was set up the way that it was set up. Now, does that change your mind about your understanding coming in? Well, right now, regardless of what we can do with or without, I just want complete transparency. It's like, if we all not in this holding equal weight, how much rather do it by myself? Me, Melody, we don't want to have you guys, I'm not going to say riding our coattail, but really riding our coattail.
So
Yes,
it seems like
exactly.
Martel waiting to say this the whole meeting. They don't want to make it seem like the Holts come in and they're saviors or anything like this. What they don't realize is that we all paid the exact same amount of money. So we're riding their coattail.
What money did you guys pay? You're not paying no exact money because y'all trying to borrow. There you go again, trying to deceive the public.
It was, that's just typical Holt behavior.
I just thought maybe you guys would be bringing something to the table. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
This is why.
Yeah.
Let's tell
What
all
are you
y'all.
bringing to the table? What? Now notice they had to be embarrassed because the people showed up. Everybody showed up in place that's supposed to show up, like the architect and the property manager. So let's go. And they had to tell them, well, we can't do it because they got something going on, some problems going on with these people. And really, that was really a blessing, y'all. I'm so glad that it did not go through, because that was a blessing in disguise.
The meetings that we have is not productive because you guys throw those shady remarks out like that.
No, it's not throwing shade.
You have to understand that the same thing that you guys are thinking about us, we're thinking about you.
Really? So you couldn't afford the permits for this house, Marsau?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
prices
I
on.
can,
Yeah. Oh,
They really
why
mad.
didn't
He can't pull no
Why
permit.
didn't you pull the permit? No,
Can't
no,
do
no,
it.
no. He couldn't pull the permit for this house. Look at him. No, he couldn't. No, he could. And no, he didn't have his license at that time, allegedly. He gonna shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth.
you know, that's just typical Holt behavior.
I just thought maybe you guys would be bringing something to the table. I'm sorry.
This is why the meetings that we have is not productive because you guys throw those shady remarks out like that.
No, it's not throwing shade.
You have to understand that the same thing that you guys are thinking about us, we're thinking about you.
Really? So you couldn't afford the permits for this house, Marsau?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
prices
I can
on.
do this. Hey, Letitia, stop it. Letitia, I'm not joking. You hear me? No, you're not going to do this.
Here's the thing. Something I have been asking Richard for a long time was, hey, can we go ahead and pay for the appraisals? I never understood why I wasn't getting that answer. But when I had the conversation with Richard and found out the problems with the loan, it started to make sense. So I decided Martel and I are going to move forward, pay $850 for the 2 appraisals on the home.
If we're working together as a group, why didn't y'all let us know that? Why didn't
That's
y'all
what we're
say
having this meeting.
But you guys decided that before the meeting.
Here we go again. This is what they did the first time. They make their own decisions. It's this kind of shady stuff that gets us right back to square one every single time. Like, this is the mail that I don't really get. I'm over it.
It makes
So the thing of it is with those Scots, is that they don't do anything but talk. They actors, they talk. Melody, the host of Host brand, is about business, you guys. Making things work, jumping on an opportunity while they got it. But they wait months after months on them. All they do is talk and act and throw their weight around to try to see how they could scam these people. They really thought that Melody and them was going to just go on this loan by themselves.
It's non-productive for us. For you all to decide we're going to go forward and I'm going to get Richard what he needs. We're revisiting the comeback group just like we did the first time. Same people, same turnout. What is the point of having a group if you continually say, we're going to just do it ourselves? We signed articles of operation saying you could.
Why not? If I got an opportunity coming to me and I bring you guys aboard and you guys procrastinate, I mean, keep on procrastinating, always talking, never putting up anything for collateral, never doing anything but talking. Yeah, I gotta move on with the project. I got to move on. I am a businesswoman first.
Stop doing that. You can't do that.
hey, if y'all don't want the appraisal, I can take that loss. We need to redo the articles and y'all can remove Holden Custom Homes. Give us our money back that we put in for the land and y'all can do it.
Damn, with Mel and Martel, they're always looking to blame someone else for everything. Like they work together with.
So how now why what are they blaming y'all? She said I have to deal with facts, Letitia. We're talking about building homes. We're talking about a loan that's gonna be millions of dollars that we have to pay back. We have to deal with facts. You guys are actors.
But when it comes to involving other people, like what we're trying to do as the comeback group, it's just not working out. Because it's like they want to have their ways. We want X, Y, Z, and if it's not our way, then we're out. Okay, bye.
We have to find out, are we going to build these houses or not? Because if we're not going to finish this thing, we messed up the value as far as selling it to someone else.
We can throw this damn thing away.
I think we should take a vote in deciding whether we want to move forward as a comeback group
Yes.
or not.
I know
Only-
you do.
Y'all see, yeah, now watch. He gonna try to manipulate this. He gonna try to convince them that, you know, they're losers if they quit. But see, he has nothing to lose. The Scots has nothing to lose. They bring nothing to the table. Melody and the Holts at this time are the only person that has something to lose.
Losers quit when they get down. Winners fight through. If you decide to quit, you're a loser.
I'm not a loser. I am a realist, and I'm really tired of everybody trying to paint me as the bad guy because I'm the one who's always trying to address the elephant in the room and get the facts straight. It's just isn't gonna work. So all the names to the comeback group, raise your hand.
Oh, you know they gonna raise their hand.
It's myself. If you want the comeback group to continue, raise your hand.
All of them gonna raise their hand.
4. Let's see.
So the 4 people that want to continue the comeback group were the Scots.
Mm-hmm.
These are the people that bring nothing to the table, but
Nothing
millions
to
of
the
dollars
table.
is involved
Nothing.
on a loan, you guys. Melody said, no, I gotta deal with facts.
There's one left out there. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'm on the fence right now.
You're on the fence.
I'm on the fence. I am.
Why are you backing down now? Do you think I'm taking it too far?
No, you are taking it too far.
Oh,
I
okay.
never had intentions on dissolving the company.
I don't think I'm taking it far enough.
No.
I think we do better not being in a group together.
Y'all do better not being in a group.
That's
When
right.
they'll step in, is when it brings the confusion, everything.
I brought confusion today because
Y'all hear that? When Mel steps in and bring in the confusion, we see, because Mel want to deal with facts. Mel has looked over that contract. Mel has talked to all the key players involved. And guess what? Y'all trying to run a scam on us, allegedly.
stepped in. Oh, wow. So that's exactly why my answer's a hell no. Meeting adjourned.
Not productive, girl.
Meeting adjourned.
Ah.
Mel,
And I'm not gonna do this today with y'all, so I'm gone. Bye-bye.
hey y'all, hey, walk out separately. I ain't got time for nobody out there fighting.
Mel move
Yeah.
forward by
They
herself.
never stop scamming, y'all. Never.
I'm not in this holding equal weight. You know how much rather do it by myself.
Me, Melody, we don't want to have you guys, I'm not going to say riding our coattail, but really riding our coattail.
So it
Yes,
seems like Martel
exactly.
was waiting to say this the whole meeting. They want to make it seem like the Holts come in and they're saviors or anything like this. What they don't realize is that we all pay the exact same amount of money. So we're riding their coattail.
What money did you guys pay? You're not paying it no exact money because y'all trying to borrow. There you go again, trying to deceive the public.
It was, that's just typical Holt behavior.
I just thought maybe you guys would be bringing something to the table. I'm sorry.
This is why
They done
Yeah.
pissed them off.
What are
y'all.
you bringing to the table? What now? Now notice they had to be embarrassed because the people showed up. Everybody showed up in place that's supposed to show up, like the architect and the property manager. So let's go. And they had to tell them, well, we can't do it because they got something going on, some problems going on with these people. And really, that was really a blessing, y'all. I'm so glad that it did not go through because that was a blessing in disguise.
The meetings that we have is not productive because you guys throw those shady remarks out like that.
No, it's not throwing shade.
You have to understand that the same thing that you guys are thinking about us, we're thinking about you.
Really? So you could afford the permits for this house, Marsau?
Yes.
He gonna shut up. Shut your mouth.
You know, that's just typical Holt behavior.
I just thought maybe you guys would be bringing something to the table. I'm sorry.
This is why the meetings that we have is not productive because you guys throw those shady remarks out like that.
No, it's not throwing shade.
You have to understand that the same thing that you guys are thinking about us, we're thinking about you.
Really? So you could afford the permits for this house, Marsau?
Yes,
She
ma'am.
practiced
I
all
can
this.
do this. Hey, Latisha, I'm not joking. You hear me? No, you're not going to do this.
Here's the thing. Something I had been asking Richard for a long time was, hey, can we go ahead and pay for the appraisals? I never understood why I wasn't getting that answer. But when I had the conversation with Richard and found out the problems with the loan, it started to make sense. So I decided Martel and I are going to move forward, pay $850 for the 2 appraisals on the home.
Move forward.
If we're working together as a group, why did y'all let us know that? Why did
That's why
y'all
we're having this meeting.
But you guys decided that before the meeting.
Here we go again. This is what they did the first time. They make their own decisions. It's this kind of shady stuff that gets us right back to square one every single time. Like, this is the mail that I don't really get. I'm over it.
It makes
So the thing of it is with those Scots, is that they don't do anything but talk. They actors, they talk. Melody, the host and host brand is about business, you guys. Making things work, jumping on an opportunity while they got it. But they wait months after months on them. All they do is talk and act and throw their weight around to try to see how they could scam these people. They really thought that Melody and them was going to just go on this loan by themselves.
Bit non-productive for us. For you all to decide we're going to go forward and I'm going to get Richard what he needs. We're revisiting the comeback group just like we did the first time. Same people, same turnout. What is the point of having a group if you continually say, we're going to just do it ourselves? We signed articles of operation saying you could.
Why not? If I got an opportunity to come into me and I bring you guys aboard and you guys procrastinate, I mean, keep on procrastinating, always talking, never putting up anything for collateral, never doing anything but talking. Yeah, I gotta move on with the project. I got to move on. I am a businesswoman first.
Stop doing that. You can't do that.
hey, if y'all don't want the appraisal, I can take that loss. We need to redo the articles and y'all can remove holding custom homes. Give us our money back that we put in for the land and y'all can do it.
Damn, with Mel and Martel, they're always looking to blame someone else for everything. Like they work together with.
So how now why what are they blaming y'all? She said I have to deal with facts, Latisha. We're talking about building. We're talking about building homes. We're talking about a loan that's going to be millions of dollars that we have to pay back.
Mm-hmm.
We have to deal with facts. You guys are actors.
But when it comes to involving other people, like what we're trying to do as the comeback group, it's just not working out. Because it's like they want to have their ways. We want X, Y, Z, and if it's not our way, then we're out. Okay, bye.
We have to find out, are we going to build these houses or not? Because if we're not going to finish this thing, we've messed up the value as far as selling it to someone else.
We can throw this damn thing away.
I think we should take a vote in deciding whether we want to move forward as a comeback group
Yes.
or not.
Only.
Y'all see, now watch. He gonna try to manipulate this. He gonna try to convince them that they're losers if they quit. But see, he has nothing to lose. The Scots has nothing to lose. They bring nothing to the table. Melody and the Holts at this time are the only person that has something to lose.
Losers quit when they get down. Winners fight through. If you decide to quit, you're a loser.
I'm not a loser. I am a realist, and I'm really tired of everybody trying to paint me as the bad guy because I'm the one who's always trying to address the elephant in the room and get the facts straight. It's just isn't gonna work. So all the names to the combat group, raise your hand. It's myself. If you want the combat group to continue, raise your hand. 4. Sis.
So the 4 people that want to continue the comeback group were the Scots. These are the people that bring nothing to the table, but millions of dollars is involved on a loan, you guys. Melody said, no, I got to deal with facts.
There's one left out there. Stay now, forever hold your peace.
I'm on the fence right now.
You're on the fence.
I'm on the fence. I am.
Why are you backing down now? Do you think I'm taking it too far?
No, you are taking it too far.
Oh.
I never had intentions on dissolving the company.
I don't think I'm taking it far enough.
No.
I think we do better not being in a group together.
Y'all do
That's
better
right.
not being in a group.
That's
When
right.
they'll step in is when it brings the confusion, everything.
I brought confusion today because I
Y'all hear that? When Mel steps in and bring in the confusion, we see because Mel want to deal with facts. Mel has looked over that contract. Mel has talked to all the key players involved. And guess what? Y'all trying to run a scam on us, allegedly.
stepped in. Oh, wow. So that's exactly why my answer's a hell no. Meeting adjourned. Meeting adjourned.
Mel.
Walked out on their butt, y'all. She
And I'm
walked
not
out.
going to do this today with y'all, so I'm gone. Bye-bye.
Hey, y'all. Hey, walk out separately. I ain't got time for nobody out there fighting.
That's it, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on up
It
here.
never stops scamming, y'all. Never.
Carlos, y'all, he came to the rescue of the Scots. When would he ever come to the rescue of Melody? Check this out, y'all.
Is it the person you sit next to at reunions?
I sit next to 2 people at my reunion, and both
Who are they?
No, I love all the ladies and everybody.
I do too.
And they bring something to the table that everybody's a little different.
There's a lot of people on your show who bring nothing but.
I agree.
They don't bring nothing but prescriptions. And
the people on her show, men's got real jobs, unlike yours on your show, Carlos.
We're not gonna do that, basically.
I'm just saying, no, let's have a real conversation.
We're not gonna do that.
I'm not going there. But let's have a real conversation. I don't understand how somebody can. Ashley Darby is the OG. She's been there for 8 years. And newsflash for you guys, she is not divorcing Michael Darby. That is a made-up storyline. That's a fact. Okay? The reason why she made up this storyline that she's divorcing Michael Darby is because Michael Darby refused to film. Okay? That's the reason why. And she had to make sense of it to the audience. That's the reason why she is still sleeping with him. That's the reason why she has her money in their joint account. That's the reason why she has no desire to sign the papers.
I say, what did Kim bring to the show other than lawsuits?
You said what?
They said Love and Marriage Huntsville. What do Kimmie bring to the show other than lawsuits? I don't know nothing about no lawsuits.
Wait! Excuse me?
You done cut our shit off? Wait a minute, you cut the shit off? You done cut the shit? Okay.
Wait. What they say to you? I didn't see. What comment did you see?
What saying over there? I don't know nothing about it. They say that Kimmie and Maurice don't bring, but I don't know what they bring.
Wait. Time out.
They said we'll have a major shakeup after next year. That's what they said.
First of all, I gotta respond to you though. What did Emily? Are you?
That ain't me. Somebody freeze it. It's you.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Somebody said to you, Kimmie does what now?
When you say they bring nothing to the show, you know they sitting on the bench. They said Kimmie and Maurice bring nothing to your show, Love and Marriage. That's what they said.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, what they said. That's what people said, so.
That's it.
Watch your back.
See, this is the thing. And I want to be very real. Everybody brings something different to the show, right? Dr. Jackie brings expertise. She brings balance.
You're talking
She
about
brings
love and
wisdom.
marriage.
Not everybody has to do the turn up, right? So Kimmie, y'all want to break up Kimmie? Let's have a real conversation. It's good. Kimmie brings wisdom. She brought you a personal story of her battling breast cancer, and thank God.
No, she did.
No, she did. Kimmie brings balance.
No,
Kimmie brings a world of sense to conversation. Not everybody needs to be rah-rah, but look, I'm gonna take it because again, I'm doing this, expressing my opinion, and you guys are allowed to do the same. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that did gag me.
I don't know nothing about it, but people said it, so I don't know.
Well, you have to read it, Evelyn.
Thanks, Sheila Aaron, for the super sticker.
So, you and I both agreed that Candace leaving the show
is a major hit.
Now, Candace did say this. She said something along the lines of
Ain't that
she has to work on her other responsibilities. And I wanted to know, will we see those responsibilities in 9 months?
That's what my thought was. And
so he can critique everybody's show, but he don't know about his own show. I guess that's it, y'all. What y'all think about Carlos? Is he that is Carlos the puppeteer? Is that who Melody referring to? Yeah, Melody on that side, Melody got put out that she's not concerned about the little people. She's concerned about the one that pulling the string. So some of us speculate that it might be Martel. You know, he pulls the string on the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, but Carlos pulled the string on all of them. So Mary White, I hope Miss Debbie's still here. Is Miss Debbie still out there? Could come and y'all could come up. I'm gonna put this out here for you. Anybody want to come up, just come on up and let's have a good time, y'all. Y'all don't leave me up here by myself. Don't leave me up here. Talk about them dirty, low down people in the boardroom. Okay, let's see what Debbie. Come on up, Debbie. I hope you still here. Carlos ain't nothing but a con man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all. Let me put, before I forget, I'm finna put Miss Van up here, her picture, because it's her birthday. And it's Sweetie Pie birthday, too, before we get into this. Yeah. Y'all come on up and let's talk about this. Happy birthday to Miss Van. I think her birthday was yesterday, y'all, but better late than never. And today is Tweety Bird birthday. And come on up, Miss Debbie. Don't y'all forget about Shanetta World right here. This comes on every Friday at 9 o'clock. Y'all, be honest with y'all. I keep forgetting it. I gotta write myself a note. And don't forget, y'all, this weekend about the mimosa. A mimosa with Melody this weekend, y'all. Yes, on the 30th. I think from the 6 to 9. Don't y'all forget. Hey, Debbie, glad that you're up here. I'm glad to see you. How are you?
All right, you. Good morning, Black Tech Sandy.
Grandma.
And Chan, how y'all doing?
Girl, what you think about? Pick any topic. Let me get Melody on. Pick any one of them Scots in that boardroom. Did you hear them? Did you hear Tisha? She got mad. They got mad at this woman. But let me say this before I get started, so they can understand. Some of y'all said y'all believe that Mr. Fletcher must have told Melody something. It wasn't Mr. Fletcher, y'all. It was the lender. His name was Richard. Y'all know Richard got lawyers too. So Richard had to inform her that the reason that he couldn't approve her loan, Miss Sheila Aaron, you trying to come up? The reason he couldn't approve that loan was because the Scott's brother would not go on that loan, y'all. And this what Melody did. She had her and Martel, they waited for months and months and months. Scott's wasn't doing anything. So they did not want that land to get away. They went and secured a deposit for this land, right? They went and put a deposit on this land. Then they went and put a permit. They went and got the everything that need in place. They went and got it. All them fools had to do was walk on in there and do the right thing, y'all. Hey, Miss Sheila Aaron, how are you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna start with
Debbie.
Debbie, I'm gonna start with you. What you think?
I think it was a con from the beginning. The Scots had they weren't gonna do right in the beginning. They weren't gonna do right in the beginning. When they didn't put the men name on there and they put all them bogus companies on there, they was just doing anything because they just wanted to get back. They weren't gonna do right in the beginning. And them people at that lender company, Mr. Richard, you say, was talking to Melody, because I remember when he talked to Melody on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't gonna do right. They was looking for something for nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why they was doing all that gaslighting, tisha jumping in. They was trying to con Melody and Martel from the jump, but Martel too, he didn't see it, but Melody saw it coming. What they wanted to do was get Melody to do all the stuff, and so she'd be left with the bill when the deal don't go right. That's what it was. They didn't want to take none of the loss, but all of the gain. That's a con. This was a con from the beginning. And that man told Melody, all these companies on here, they not even reputable companies. You know, they not real. And when Maurice did that, he knew what he's doing, and Kimmie did too. That's why Maurice didn't put his name on there, because he had no credit in the beginning. You remember just a few seasons ago, he said he ain't had nothing but a 406 credit right there at the expo. He said that.
Sure did.
So I don't know how he thought he was gonna buy something no way with that. And Marsau didn't put his name on there because he wanted to use Tisha. So if something go wrong, she'll be holding the bag. You know, that's the way they do. They con men. I'd leave them if I was their wives. I'll leave them because they don't mean no women no good. How you gonna do that to your wife? And that's what he has done to her with this Zen Garden. Her name on everything. He don't know nothing. Now all of a sudden he in court, take the deposit. He don't know nothing. He don't remember nothing. All kind of crap. That's common.
I'm sorry. Go on. I'm sorry.
So, you know, I just feel like those are not reputable people to do business with, because they don't have a business bone in their body. But they got some cons in their body, but they don't have no business bones in their body. They always want something for nothing. That's why he was at the popcorn shop. Get on back over there and pop popcorn, because you ain't ready. He ain't ready now. They got to come with something better than that. They must think people were born yesterday. Ain't nobody falling for that. And I'm glad Melody didn't stick her neck out there with them. She did right. Go on and get the land with what you got, with what you know you can do and you can pay back, and move forward. And leave them where they at. Because they trying to con and stiff you with a bill. I don't blame them. I did the same thing. I would have brought them in the first place because I knew they ain't right. I wouldn't even fool with them folks. And if Martel want to fool with them after I told him, and that was her husband, I leave him where he at. You see where he at? Now them folks don't even want nothing to do with him. They done knocked him off his square and broke up his marriage. He don't have a leg to stand on. Nothing. Not a pot to piss in and a window to throw out of. And look at them. The Marsau and Maurice went right on. They gone right on with their wives. Ain't stuck Martel. Won't even give him a sandwich out the back door. He got what he deserved. All of them did. And I just say thank Melody Cherie. Congratulations on getting Sharnita's World to another network. That's an accomplishment. And Wanda, and they sitting over there talking about a car in this station. Look what God did. He blessed her to move on. See, people sitting up talking about her, but she making money move. She not in their business. Why they always in her business? Look like they have some business of their own if the business people, right or wrong.
Right. They always pocket watching her. Pocket watching, that's what I call it. Watching her pocket.
They hovering like vultures. Oh, that ain't gonna work. She got that little station. Okay, it's a little station today. Tomorrow might be a big station. Now look what's going on for her. While you sitting over there watching, you missing out on something you could be doing. Go mind your business. All the Scots need to go mind their business and leave Melody's business alone because she got hers handled. They don't even have no business.
Okay,
what Maurice do? Nothing. He'll do nothing.
Let me read what Sharon Aaron said, and then Sharon Aaron can say it herself. That's what melody is. It's feeling or fiction, pure facts. Love and melody. Don't let them throw her off of her purpose. Yes. Okay, Miss Aaron, Sheila.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Aunt Debbie.
Hello, Miss Sheila.
I think with Melody is a savvy business person, and also she's a shrewd businesswoman. So she's able to make hard decisions without putting feelings involved. Martel, he on the other hand, he's like them Scots. He used to scamming people, so he's gonna go along just to get along. But he saw where his going along to get along led him. Nobody really deal with him. They sitting there and they laughing at him. I know them Scots are over there cracking up when they get off set at Martel because he's so ignorant and so foolish. Why would you want to leave a beautiful lady like that to go over there and eat booty? You know, it doesn't even make sense how he, now he got now he know what a little corn tastes like with his disgusting stuff. I'm just so disgusted with him. It's a shame. And then Scott, Tisha, with her D's and does, she don't even know how to speak correct English, but yet she got a master's degree. She has a master's degree, all right, in deception because she is not a smart woman. They always running around scamming people, white labeling things. And then you got Maurice, who I still don't think Maurice worked. Can't nobody convince me because I had never seen him on a job. He's always walking around thinking he know everything. Like Melody said, Martin Luther King, what is it? Martin Luther, Maurice. And Kimmie, I'm ashamed of her because at her big age, she decided to dumb herself way down. I'm not putting no Negro name on my house and give them an opportunity to put me out of something that I worked hard for. She didn't do anything but exchange. What's her son's name?
Jalen.
Right, Jalen. She exchanged Jalen for a new Jalen because she's taking care of Maurice. She's raising his son. He's a no count, nothing type of Negro. and all he do is walk in there and give or bark orders. Him and his old baby teeth brother. I can't stand none of them, especially that silly Carlos King. That's all he has to do. Yak, 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 yak. Everything's funny. I can't stand that man. Um, and the only person that's really legit is Melody. I appreciate how she walked off with nothing and able to rise above everything and everybody. And now she don't went over the pain and hurt. Nothing really bothers her. She's able to move accordingly. And I appreciate that about her. She stand on business. She
Mm-hmm.
stand on business and she stand on God's word. And it exudes in the way she carry herself. So I appreciate her for that. But the rest of them and that fat back Wanda, oh my God, I can't stand her either. I mean, she always on social media with Marcella, who she broke down about the what is name about the tea, somebody about the tea, all about the tea. She that's all she did was paying her way up there because nobody really cared to listen to her. They was listening to everybody else. And now she done fell in with Wanda. And now that's all they do. Wanda get upset every time somebody say something about Tisha, which if she allowed people to help critique Tisha, she could grow. Wanda
Yeah.
holds her back because she speaks from an ignorant point of view.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me
That's
read
my
what
piece.
let me read what Mary White said. Mary White said they thought they were going to bamboozle Mel, and Martel dumb ass, who may be a part of it, I believe. You know what, Mary White? Eventually, he did become a part of it because they showed a
Mhm.
part where they met. They met secretly. They showed it on Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was Martel and the Scott's brother and Kimmie met behind Melody back. Yes. Yeah. And that was when Melody decided she was going to divorce him. So yeah, he eventually, if he wasn't then, he ended up trying to work with him. But what they didn't count on, what all them people didn't count on was the fact that the lenders, nobody want to be bothered with them. They thought that they get Melody out the way, they'll have a good chance, but nobody didn't want to be bothered with them in business, not none of them.
Yeah, because she went over, she had her lawyers look over the contract, which you should do. Anytime you're dealing with contracts, you should always have a lawyer look over it because they got them very fine prints and those small clauses in there that you can overlook, and they help you so that you can stay on task. And that right there is what would have pushed the company. Whereas Tisha and them, they're not looking at it. They're surface level people. They in there. That's what I really understand about them. Marsau, he speaks so fast. Instead of just sitting down and actually reading contracts, coming up and when you have a boardroom, it's the meeting of the minds, and none of them came together collectively. So Melody automatically knew that she couldn't take them serious. She knew they was a clown, and Martel, the money that Melody made, he was out there busy taking it out when he don't even understand what that could have did for them as a couple, as a power couple, as a business. He didn't understand none of that because he was so used to acting like a child. Melody had a disobedient, narcissistic child on her hand.
Well, she
So,
says she see it now, Miss Aaron. She said she married a queen. That's what she said.
mhm,
Okay,
yeah,
Miss Debbie, what's up with you? What you feel?
Carlos King, I'm finna get him too. He
Yeah.
another con man and thief. Now Melody created that show, took it to him. Now he gonna change a little tweak here. He want to take over like it's his creation. That stole the show from that lady created that show. Carlos King, she the one brought you back from dead because Mark Bravo had to kick you out, gave you a pink slip and locked the door because they didn't want to hear no more what you had coming. You everywhere he go, he tear up and ruin something. Just like he ruined this show over the years. It's supposed to be black excellence. I ain't seen no excellence yet. All them folks is
That's why
con
everybody wants.
looking for something for nothing. Look at them Scots. What they got? They name shouldn't have never been on nothing no way. And then he talking about what he says, Kimmie is the balance. She ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm. She the
She
voice
do
of
whatever that
reasoning
man
too.
tell her to do. That man say roll over and bark like a dog. She on her feet barking like a dog. Nobody, I can't stand them the people on that show. I wish
I,
that show would be recast. Now they done brought a new couple in. Had they bring Stormy back to make some trouble in these folks' marriage. That's all she there for to do.
You
Cause
mean
some trouble.
Destiny? They brought
Destiny.
Destiny
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the old dust bucket I call her. Brought her back to cause some trouble in these people' marriage. They hunt them honeymooners. They just got married. Give the people time to get to know each other. Here she come with her old crap. Now you and that man broke up for 5 months. What you thought he was gonna do? Sit around and wait? He went and got him somebody else he liked. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Now maybe how it happened because y'all worked together or whatever it was, that might be a little shady. But the man went for what he wanted. He had that choice. He was not married to Destiny. So I don't see what she coming on the show to talk about and try to get somebody straight about. After all, you had a husband and you were cheating on your husband with him. I don't know how you thought all that was going to work out in your favor.
And she had a good husband too.
Yeah, had a good husband. She should have been on that truck with him serving plates and selling dinners and ribs or whatever he got
Mhm.
cooking up over there. And make
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
get with the
That
family and
would
the
have been good.
program and work your way in. Show
That
you
would
you
have been
worth
really
something
good.
instead of telling just I don't want to do nothing. Begging and tell I'd have been working with my husband. We'd have been had a good big restaurant. I'd have been there helping. No, she ran to my she over here. We took breaks. How you take a break in marriage?
She
Cause
sure
she was
did
fooling
say
around
that.
with that man.
Yeah.
Fooling around with that
And,
man. And that's why
Uh-huh.
that man wanted the DNA on that baby. And that's why he asked for a divorce 3 weeks after she had that baby. Cause that man know what was going on. That man ain't no fool.
she,
Everybody that look nice
right.
and sweet, that don't mean they no fool. She just wanted to
Mhm.
use that man for his money and all that kind of stuff and clout and stuff. But she didn't want to do nothing. And
Mhm.
then the man she was cheating with, he didn't even want her. When she needed somewhere to stay and she would get put out that house, he ain't offered her nowhere to stay. But he
You
went
know,
and laid up in that man's house for Christmas and all in that man's refrigerator. But when she needed
That you
somewhere to
working.
stay, that man went on back to St. Louis and didn't act like he couldn't even take a flight unless she paid for it. That man ain't stunned her. That man ain't married the other woman. That's why he didn't ever come because he was always seeing that other woman. And he
yeah.
liked that girl. They done got married and they
Mm.
said she having a baby. So that's a dead issue. You might well leave that alone, Destiny. And I don't see what you want to come on the show and talk about that for, because that ain't nothing to talk about. Because in the end, it ain't going to do nothing but make you look bad.
And also, we're trying to get away from that. We're trying to get away from women
Mhm.
at
Yeah.
at each other's throat, and this is what Carlos thrives on. That's why that other show that he got's not making it, because women are tired of this, seeing each other at each other's throat, not getting along. Is how what he pushed. So this is what he probably trying to push between this young lady, between her name's Sunny and Destiny, yeah. And they say that they got into it over there on that island over there. So I don't know,
Well,
but just I don't know how people would know, but that's what people are assuming,
you know,
allegedly.
Carlos loved that dysfunction and chaos. And I thought that he would have came back trying to prove better for himself, but he came back and he was worse. He does a lot. That stuff is wicked that he's doing. And to have people like that to attack that lady from, I mean, Melody, like They did, because that's what I said. I initially started watching because of Melody, because I thought it was a beautiful thing. I said, "Ooh, six power couples," and I don't even watch TV. Like I stopped watching it because it had got so raunchy that I didn't even want to look at it no more. So when they came up, it was a refreshment for me. So the next thing I know, Martel doing the most, and then all these people are condoning and promoting his bad behavior and his unhinged unhinging outbursts, and they supported that, and that made me upset. I wanted to go through that TV and just start swinging because I was just that mad. And I said, look how all of these men and women attack this lady. He is not even men. I can't even call them men, they boys, because what man sat there and allow this type of stuff? They don't even know how to grab a hold of Martel and talk to him like a full grown man. None of them had no home training.
Let's see what they're saying. Tweeterbird says, I started watching it again from the beginning and taking notes. Yeah. That's what I've been doing too, because you can put everything together now.
Together. Mm-hmm.
First you couldn't see it. But what's Barbara O says, I don't know why Dr. Heavenly let that man come over there. Okay, Barbara, he's not over on her channel. They shut her YouTube channel down. She's not allowed to be on her YouTube channel. So what do? She go to him and sit over there with him.
She gonna lose her job. She gonna lose what she do have.
Mm-hmm. She gonna end up.
She gonna end up like Carlos. They both gonna be standing outside Bravo begging to get in. And Carlos been fired. and Dr. Heavenly, keep on fooling with him, Heavenly. You gonna be outside looking in. They gonna fire you too. You think you run something at Bravo? They gonna show you what you run. Your shoes straight out the door with that pink slip. Keep on fooling with him. And Carlos King, he not no good. All he do is use and exploit women. That's what he do. That's why them songs not working. Having women at each other necks for no reason. They don't even know each other. They fight. That's because Carlos King done stirred up some mess. That's all he do is stir up mess. And then talking about he a king of reality TV. You ain't even king of trash. That's all you are. You look like a court jester, a joker. Get out of here. I'm sick of Carlos King, and he needs to leave Melody alone. Now he trying to bring all them to come at Melody. He done brought that old dust bucket back so she can create chaos, messing in folks' marriages, and doing whatever she can do to get with Martel to go against Melody. We ready for them though. We ready for you. Come on with it. You've been on there once and got kicked off. I would never go to the job and get fired twice. Dang, how stupid can she be? That's got to be the stupidest woman on earth. I won't let nobody use me like that.
I never in my life ever seen someone bring mothers onto a cast and they act like that. I have never met in my entire life, I have never met women that's supposed to be somebody's mother. And I'm talking about Betty Strongface Steele and Fatback Wanda. Who God's creation will allow someone to talk to their daughter? I mean, they come on a platform like that and embarrass themselves. I seen Southern women that act foolish like Wanda. Wanda act like them women straight out of the hole in the wall. You know, they drunk, they foolish, and they talk so crass and disgusting. And then you come on a national platform to represent a mother. What mother you know act like that? I don't even know animals that the mother act like that. They very protective, but they know when to back off and let their children thrive in this, thrive in the world like they should. Tisha can fight her own battles. Stormy mother, she didn't even have nothing. The only thing she came with is she wanted just insult Melody because Melody was doing better than her daughter. Her daughter is running around scamming people out of their products. I watched that video when they spoke to Miss Titanic like that, and that got me upset too. She's an elderly woman, and she's one of our matriarchs, and here you are being disrespectful. She should have been corrected. That's what a mother does. A mother will correct her daughter when she speaks out of pocket to somebody that's over her, especially the elderly, and those are the people that we protect. You don't do things like that. They all are out of pocket. And Wanda with her drunk, stupid self on the YouTube, got, Keisha got this, Keisha got that, Keisha got that. What do you got? You sitting up there running your mouth about what somebody else got. You need to focus on what you can get, like them boyfriends and that. You like
Well,
you say a lot of characters.
she
Go
said
ahead.
she got a boyfriend and a husband, and they showed her at the airport picking up another boyfriend. I guess he come from somewhere. I said, Lord have mercy. This lady got all these boyfriends and husbands. She ought to stay busy. How she have time to get in other folks' business is beyond me. I just think they all need to go sit down because them Scots ain't what they appear to be. They claim they're
Mm-mm.
millionaires. They not no millionaires. They ain't got nothing but a bunch of lawsuits. Stormy
And
too.
they
She
say,
said she a millionaire, but she can't pay her bills. She ain't got nothing
and
but a
them people,
bunch of lawsuits too. And her
and them
mama really
people,
needs to stay quiet. That old mama.
and what type of business policy that has that there's no return on the products? I can go to the dollar store, I can go to the grocery store, and every time, as long as I got my receipt, they give me a return. Even when you buy shoes online and you order things, if you got, they always send you that sticker. If it doesn't fit or if you're not satisfied, you can send that back and they give you, either credit your money back or either you can exchange. She have nothing. And then on the other hand, even Tisha don't even have no type of brand. I don't even understand what she does. She need to get back in the house. I mean, the only thing I don't think, maybe she can invent something that homemakers can use because she's not doing a good job and she allowing her husband to go out here and she taking out loans for him to even cause the business to go under. She don't never fact check. She don't ask. I'm the type of person, if you got money, if you living in my house and you a man, I want to see all money. I want to know where you work at, how much you make, because now when I'm dealing with my own business, that's why I don't have no man on mine. Once I divorce, I don't have no man on my. I will not move no man in my house. I don't have no man on my bills, my business, none of that stuff. I take care of all that because I ain't going on the street. Sorry.
I
Do
don't
you,
blame you. I'm the same way. I believe in that too.
Mhm.
I'm not putting your name on my house. You're not getting no key to my house. Live in your own and find your
Yeah,
way. Cause you,
I agree.
I don't do that. I don't want no live in. I don't want nothing. Go home.
Me either.
Sitting
You
around
better
in my
have
house
much
in my
right.
refrigerator. Go home. I don't need all that. Go home. I
let
don't
me
be
read
bothered
the
with it.
in potential was says a group of freeloaders, and that's exactly what y'all
Yeah, that's what
explaining
they
right
are. Freeloaders. Yep.
now. Hmm.
Yep, freeloaders and
Uh-huh. They
con artists.
leeches. Leeches. They
Mary,
suck
Mary
everything.
White
They
say,
leeches.
and Mary White say a bunch of users and losers as well.
Yeah.
That too.
Hello,
Mhm.
Mary. Oh, yeah.
Schemers
You,
and
They,
scammers. That's what they are.
mhm.
yeah.
And
But see,
gaslighters.
they thought,
They try to pull the wool over your eyes. You know, people can see through that crap. They can just see through that. Everybody know that Maurice don't have no job. I don't know what he do over there, what he say he do,
me,
but I ain't never seen him do
Trying to
nothing
get
on the
my
show
bank
for six
account.
seasons. But walk around in that same old suit with that little raggedy bag with nothing in it. I ain't seen him do nothing, but okay. And then
man,
here
he's so
come
dumb.
Kimmy. She lost her job, messed around, messed her insurance up, and she couldn't even get her mammogram. made, that hurt her. He's a terrible person the way he treat her. And Marsau don't care what he do to Tisha. She just hang on for more. Whatever he do, she just hang on for more. Her mama ain't taught her how to be independent or nothing. She don't have no kind of proof about herself because Marsau wouldn't be doing all he doing, getting away with it. All he do is use her for credit. That man don't care nothing about that girl. Soon as them kids get big, he gonna be gone. Watch the sea go slip off to Africa. Soon as they say you gotta pay 5.5 million, he lose that lawsuit. Watch, you gotta go to Africa. Watch, see what I say. He'll be
He
over there in
did.
Africa with no telephone service like he told her before.
You know
He gonna
what?
be depressed.
Right here, y'all. Look at this picture. Right here on this picture, he telling her to shut up. This at that meeting.
Yeah,
This at the
yeah.
meeting, he telling her to look at her and trying to shut her down. You don't want her to say nothing at the meeting. Yeah,
She
and
gonna
look,
browbeat her.
now check this out now. He don't have nothing that he done put up for collateral. He done made her to put her name on the contract and put whatever that little infinity business on the contract. But he got the nerve to tell her to shut up about voicing your opinion in this meeting. And he didn't put nothing up for collateral. He's so sorry. I tell you, every time I see him, he don't even provide a stable place for his wife and children to live at. Y'all know every season we look at this, they moving somewhere. They moving somewhere every season. In a little bit of kitchen and then kitchenettes at that. He got two girls and a boy. I don't know how they fit in that little bitty spot that they be in. Three
Ain't it
kids.
small?
Yeah. Yeah, but they $17 million millionaires. He tell this girl to shut up all the time. And one that said over there the other day and telling somehow we so jealous over her because she got a husband.
We
Mm.
all had,
Wanda done
a
lost
lot
her
of us
mind.
had, let me tell you,
Wanda must have been drinking because she get drunk on that YouTube. Ain't no telling what she'll say. Because ain't nobody jealous over no man like that. Telling you what to
but you
do and
know,
telling
Wanda,
you to shut up and tell you to sign. All he want her to do is sign her name on that dotted line so he can get them loans. I believe he
but
told her to
Wanda,
shut up.
I think that Wanda put me in the mind of a lot of Southern ignorant women from where my mother's people from. Down there. They get married, the men do whatever they want to them, and they stay there and they take it. And I always promised myself, I said, if I ever grew up and got married and had children, I'm not letting no man walk all over me. And I didn't do that. And because if you sit there and let your kids see that type of man in their life, they're gonna end up with people just like that, scammers,
Yeah.
abuse, ABs, and all that
Mm.
type of stuff, and felonies and criminals. You gotta watch what you do. I was married for 17 years, but the man was intimidated because I was smart. I knew how to handle my business, was trying to help him with his, but he felt inferior. So, he did a lot of abuse, AB things as well. But I grew up from people that told me how to get up and leave. My father didn't abuse me, and I'm not letting no man abuse me, and I'm not letting my kids have nobody abuse them. And when you run in a household, it's important because you're the first teachers your kids get to see. I have a big old plaque in my house that states, "This is where your story begins at home." And Wanda and them, they believe in having men mistreat them. They put up with it, and they want their daughters to stay, all for the sake of having a man.
Mm.
Anybody can have a man, but you don't want any man. That's the thing.
That's what you right, Miss Aaron. That's what she teaches her because she done said that so many times. She be in that
Mhm.
car telling myself,
We got a man.
I tell my daughter he can throw his balls around anywhere, long as he come home and taking care of the family. And that's what she say.
Right,
Well,
and she
Maurice
believed
don't. I
it.
mean, and
I've been
Marsau
married
don't even
once
bring a
too.
check home. Tisha bring the money home. When a man asks me to go get a loan, oh, we done right there. You got
I'm
to
telling
bring
you,
your
I'm gonna tell
own.
you, I was married too. It was the longest 3 days of my life. I
Oh, you
left
know what?
after the third day. I was gone. I sure was, and never went back. I'm telling you now. You can be bossing and going on me and I'm trying to. I see that was going to be trouble. I know me. Somebody was gonna end up one in jail and one in hell. So after the third day, I was done, and I
Yeah.
went back a year later. I got my furniture and moved and my clothes and moved in my own place, and they never looked back. I'm telling you, I went there with a truck and 6 dudes. You get out of line, handle that business. They got my stuff out of there, and I left, and they ain't never looked back at it. I'm telling you, that was the longest 3 days of my life.
Let me read
Somebody, I gotta bring my check home. I got to come home before the sun come down, and you got to do this and do what I say. Oh, what ain't really? I'm telling you right now, that ain't gonna work. And after the third day, when he got through laying down all them rules, he thought I was supposed to follow. I was gone. Keep your rules and you follow them, cause I ain't. I'm telling you now, that was the longest 3 days of my life.
Well, you know
Uh-uh.
what? You were very smart to get out. Let me
But
read
you
the next.
know, Miss Titanic, I like to say this. I'm gonna keep it very short and brief. But you know, the things that Melody she goes through, it resonated with me because I was the same exact age as Melody was. I was going to college. I was going to college and working. It was almost similar. So that's how I met my ex-husband. He was very smart, very articulate, business savvy. He was charming, all of those type of things. And I was 21 when I met him. We got married when I was 23. I did the same exact thing Melody did. These type of men like this, these narcissistic men, they watch you, they see your potential, they know you're going somewhere, they know you come from good families, and they get in there and say, "Oh, I got me a win." And so they jump in and they see all that you are, and they take advantage of that stuff because you know you don't run into men like that. Because I had my father in my life. My father took care of us, you know, my mom, my grandparents, like I and then what happened with that was I ended up leaving him as well because of the abuse. He make Mar he make Martel look like a church mouse.
Wow. Woo.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could tell so they could tell you the extent of that story. I was so ashamed and embarrassed. It took me a minute before I could even tell my parents this because I was that ashamed what I had brought into our, you know, family dynamic. And I didn't want to tell my mother. So, you know, you do a lot of covering. But I learned I ended up leaving. The only difference between Melody and I went in the bank and I cleaned that bank account, all his bank accounts. I took all the money and left with the bags. Went and got me a restraining order, and then I had, let me tell you, it got so deep. I had every police officer in New York City, CPS workers, case workers, because he had stole my kids and jumped the state. They got them back to me, but you have to end up in safe homes and stuff like that for a long time. And but you know, just to tell you the outcome of that, I did succeed. I was able, God really blessed me because of the family background, the support that I got on that end. But I wasn't gonna let them get involved because I knew that that was my battle. It's nobody else's battle. And like I tell them, even though people say, "Oh, y'all trauma bonding over Melody," no, this is Melody's battle. The difference is that God has put a group of people that's rallying with her, although they're content creators and also other people that see this happening, that experience that and support of her. So this is her journey and this is her battle. This is a evil and this is evil and good. This is God and the devil's fight, but Melody happened to be the pawn in the middle. But God is going to pull her through that.
Yes.
So I
Let me
hear a
read
lot of
this.
people.
I'm
Hmm,
sorry. Hold that
mhm,
thought. Let me read this. Mary White said she exchanged her son for a couch coochie crazy bum. Talking about Kimmy now.
mhm,
Which, okay, Miss, I just wanted to read that before that slip away. Go ahead
mhm.
on, Miss Aaron.
No, but that was pretty much what I was saying. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, y'all trauma bonded." It ain't trauma bonded. You can see what's going on and what Melody got going on. And Martel, he didn't even hold it back. He put it on national TV, and they real slick because when you go to court, let me tell you, I went in court. I was in court over 20 plus, maybe 30 years almost.
Wow.
This man was taking drag. I'm telling you, you get these men like this, and then sometimes they drag you into court for nothing. I mean, I and my sister used to call me, you better take a flight and get back to New York City because you know they'll lock you up. Them judges in family court, they want you to keep putting up with it. But what happened for me, the blessing in this is it was in criminal court. They took his parental rights from him. And
So,
so after they took the parental rights, I had complete full custody. So this right here, she may end up taking, she's gonna have to take him to criminal court. I drop papers on him. Every time I drop papers, papers, papers. I left a paper trail. And I had restraining orders for over 20 years. I get them renewed every
wow.
2 years.
Well,
And so,
Miss Aaron, let me see. She missed my name only talking to you. She said they count on you being embarrassed and not telling people on how they really act at home. If y'all remember, that's what Martel kept saying to Melody. You
right, and
know,
they
on
fooled.
this
They
business
fooled.
out in the street. Yeah.
And they
Okay,
fooled
let
the
me hear for
people.
cut you out, babe. I'm gonna want to hear for Aunt Debbie a little while. Okay,
Mm,
Aunt Debbie.
I just feel like you don't have to take that off men. I have worked with women in DV, and I have seen a lot of women lose their lives by going to prison for defending themselves against their abusers.
Yeah.
And we work to bring those women home so they can be reunited with their children. So
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot in this field. And with me, I know me, I had to go because I wasn't finna follow all those rules. I wasn't finna do what you say. You're not finna tell me I got to bring my check on while you spend on another one because I'm gonna end up in the jail. I'm gonna tell you where I'm gonna be in jail. So it's best I packed my stuff, packed me a bag, and I was gone. I never looked back. I can see red flags and I can spot them a mile off, and I don't waste time with men I know I'm not gonna get along with. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing what a man say. I don't have to. You're not my dad. So, I'm grown as you. I'm not gonna put up with that. And Martel right now, he been real quiet. Now we know he been real quiet, Black Titanic. He's somewhere doing something he ain't got no business. He
yeah,
round flock.
yep,
He round him and that
yeah,
old bed bug. He is that bird brain bed bug type of. I don't know what she is. She not no woman. She a child. They over there
Yeah.
plotting and scheming because they don't have nothing going on. Now, I heard that court case for him and Melody is coming up sometime this week or sometime in April. He trying to lay low and act like he a nice guy. You ain't no nice guy. Everybody know you was a bum and a AB. So go on somewhere. And I hope Melody get her children, get full custody, and he get on
children,
about his business. Take care of that girl and that baby he got over there and leave the 4-piece nuggets alone. Just leave them alone. Leave Melody alone. She ain't not bothering them. She don't say nothing back to them folks. She work and she taking care of her business. I don't see why people don't do the same thing in their lives. Leave that lady alone. Now they done brought Dust Bucket back. What she come on the show for? Who she thinks she gonna bother? She not gonna bother Melody. That door been closed. Look at Stormy. Stormy was on that trip. That was a nice place. They went Virgin Islands. Looked real pretty. I would have been glad and grateful to be there. Somebody give me a trip and I could just have a good time or do a little work and have a good time. She sat there with her nose all turned up and her lips. You know, you
She
could have
ain't used
stayed
to
at home
nothing.
with the attitude. Stay at home. If you don't want to do your job, get off the show. Like Melody said, if there's too much heat in this kitchen, get out of there. You know, because ain't nobody going to miss you, Storm. You need to go. You just taking up room. I'm tired of these crabs in the barrel mentality. Every time that girl get an accomplishment, they jump all over her and they got something to say about it. Cause they ain't do nothing themselves. They can't do nothing. Look at that Expo High win in Atlanta. What they had about 3 people there. I'm so sick of
Oh
them.
no! Oh God!
Just like now, Black Titanic. You was at the podcast with Melody and Carlos King. Now tell me if I'm wrong. When I seen that tape and he was talking about the millimeters, I didn't hear but 2 or 3 voices. He ain't had but 3 people there. Them people he done bought some chicken wings and a drink and told them to say they was some raindrops. Get on out of here, Carlos King. You
you
ain't
know,
but
I was right there where they were at. They were the camera people that
I
was
figured.
hollering. I didn't see no fans, just the camera people hollering. You know, when he told them they'll say something, make it look like he had some raindrops out there.
I'll see there. People that he worked with, he bought them some chicken wings and made them some fans. Now he needs to
He
sit
done
down.
spoke. The
Let me
fans
read.
He
ain't never
got
got
no,
no
he got no,
raindrops.
he don't have no fans. Tisha and them don't have no fans. And Mel is the only one with fans. And Mel leave that show and her fans go, they ain't gonna have nobody watching that show. That show gonna go just like the other shows. So, but Carlos can't keep on doing what you're doing. You might be fine and the show go on. I'm telling you now, keep on, Carlos King, with your mess.
You remember
We're
that
tired
other?
of him.
Hey, y'all know that other show that last? What was a nightcap with the king? That ain't last no time.
I ain't
And
look
the
at it
other
no
show
way.
didn't last either, Black Titan. What they call it? Black and bougie or bold and bougie or
Oh yeah,
whatever
they
you
got
call
that one right there. All right, you guys, I got my cash app for those of you want to give, but just Black Titanic with and I took my PayPal off because of Maurice. Maurice is trying to get into my PayPal account. So y'all don't send nothing to my PayPal. Nothing. I done took it down. All
You
right.
say Maurice tried to get into your PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal, bank statements, PayPal,
He ain't got no sealed documents.
those
That's
are the
something he
types
might
of
put in
things
his
that he
office.
after. Not only me, the rest of them too. Yeah.
But he's supposed to take that to court and have them papers drawn up and have a judge stamp and approve it and seal it. If you're
Yeah.
not supposed to type up any type of information that you want on a document like that, especially when it comes to legal documents and they haven't been before a court. If it's in civil court, because Maurice can't get up here and do nothing on YouTube. I was listening to it and he knows he is wrong. He just tried to get you guys information so he could steal your money off your cash apps and your
Yeah, and
Visa
the
card and get
PayPal.
all your information. Yeah,
And that's
he is
exactly what
upset.
he after. It's all on and
Yeah,
documented. That's
yeah.
what I had to try to get it blocked, y'all, because that's what he after. Anyway, May May said Coleslaw already said they all were in bringing Melody down. She said all of them were. So she knows that Martel is the puppet master. Then all of them in on it, and all of them, the Scots was in on bringing Melody down, Martel down too. Because if you notice who got that center spot now, when you notice they be posing like that, of the
Mm-hmm.
group of the 6, it's Martel way on the side. It Marsau got that center stage. Now Marsau done pushed him out the way. Yeah, he done pushed him out the way and took his spot. And he too busy keying in on melody rather than trying to secure his spot and have him a place where he can feed his family. Well, that's what he gets with a low
I
down.
don't believe he got all them women either. I think that that's a cover up for what he really doing, if you know what I mean. That's just what I see personally from my observation. That's what I see. I think it's a cover up. He's saying he would, yeah, he messed with coleslaw, but I think that when he grab all them women and stuff and make seem like, oh, I'm with this one and that one, I think Martel is hiding something else.
Well, she said the brother was on the down low, so
So
She
that
that to
sure
was.
me,
did.
I
yeah,
didn't say that. Coleslaw, coleslaw get
yeah,
mad.
she did say that.
Yeah, coleslaw get.
Coleslaw said that in the live. She sure did.
Yeah, she said
Hmm.
it. She talking to one of her friends. I know she called a lady named Dana. I won't forget that name because that's who she was talking to when she said it.
Yeah,
And I'm
but I
wondering, he always say she's such a good person, but she come on and say some nastier stuff about him.
Well,
and
that's
he don't
because
do
she
a
know all the
thing
dirt
to
that
her.
she know all those inside secrets. That's why she throw little sound bites out like she did about him, because she really know all of it, and he let her knew too much of his business and everything, and that's why she using it against him to make him stay with her. But he don't want her. He ran everybody else's house. I don't know what fuck. Get on over there and eat them beans and rice she got over there. Whatever she got over there, he deserved it. He deserved it all
Well,
because he had a good woman, hard-working woman, intelligent, beautiful woman with 4 kids, and he messed all that up for her, for whatever she had going on or whatever they were doing in the bed. So that's what he deserves. Get on over there with it. I don't feel sorry for him. I just wish that Mel would get full custody of their children and move on. So, because she's moved on with her life, and he needs to move on with his.
and he
And
don't really
whatever he
want to
do
be
with his
bothered
life
with
is
them
his
kids
business.
either. He don't want to be bothered with them children. He only doing that to hurt her. If he would love for her to do full custody. If he thought he could get $1 out of her, he would be glad to hand them kids over. Because look how he treat them. I mean, what he did to Tank and little sugar mama. That's why Martel act the way he do. He don't care about them kids, because if he did, a real father want to make sure that the children are with the mother. It's important. You know, Melody was willing to compromise with Martel, but Martel wasn't willing. And when you're dealing with narcissistic people like that, they do things that hurt you. And he know them kids is what Melody loves, so that's why he do that to hurt her. But he won't win in the end. He's gonna be like my ex-husband. He's gonna die alone, no visitors, none of that. My children did not want to go see their dad. He died alone. And they say they don't know that ninja, and they didn't want to be bothered with him. I had to make them go bury
Mm.
him.
You
But
reap
that's
what you
on.
sow, and that's what
Yeah,
Martell gonna do. He gonna reap what he sow. You know,
yeah,
and that girl too, that bed bug,
mm,
she gonna reap what she sow too. Cause they done
yeah,
did too much. And she
yeah. And
sitting over there mad with Mel to my she want this and she want that. Well, Martell can't give it to you. So you need to get up off that couch and get a job and provide for your children. And quit worrying
right.
about Mel's kids.
And on social media, I have never seen nobody that got 2 children by 2 different men and won't go to work for nowhere. I don't care where you work at, get a job, lady, and be productive out here. These kids are
I'm
still,
saying.
her kids are watching her. She don't understand. Them kids are watching her. And whatever result in the end is exactly what she's gonna deserve. And she's not gonna like it. She thinking she young. Oh, I'm young. I'm young. Like numbers don't move forward. I don't know no numbers in age that move forward. Everything, I mean, move backwards. She thinks she Benjamin Button, she aging backwards. No, we moving forward. You're gonna age just like everybody else. Oh, I took him with my eyes closed. Yeah, you can keep him with your eyes. That's your problem. Your eyes were closed. They weren't open at all.
They sure were,
Because if it
because
was open, hmm, go ahead.
she said she took him with her eyes closed. Her eyes
That's
was
what she
closed in
said.
her brain too, because had she opened either one of them, she would have thought she had a demon and would have walked on by. So, she can say all that. She thinks she's saying something clever or she saying something slick. You the biggest
and I
dummy of them all. Cause that means you don't
and
have
I think
nothing to
she's a
show for
liar
nothing.
too.
Let me
She's
read
a
this,
liar.
y'all. Let me read this. Tweety Bird want to know what happened to Macy and Nyla hair products. Yeah, they don't even talk about that no more.
Too much
Cause
dog blood in
it
you
ain't no
say
more.
dog.
That stuff over with.
They gave her they gave her that formula where that dog had that cone in the head where the snake bit him, and it will spill over into the product. And
Yeah.
she gave that to Tisha and them for Macy and Mila. People ain't putting that stuff in their head.
I'm gonna tell you,
But
nobody buying that stuff. Cause when Tisha, the lady on that live, asked her what's in it, and she said, "Buy it and read the bottle." She couldn't even tell you what was in the stuff. So
Yeah, and it's important that she should know something. You can't sell stuff to just know anybody. That's why people, we want to know what's in there. What if I'm sensitive to what you got in there?
you won't even
Uh-huh.
tell the folks what's in the stuff. You don't even know what's in your own product. You don't even know the
exactly.
product. I ain't finna buy that. You don't even know what you done mixed up to my. You and your babies was in the kitchen mixing this up 5 years ago, but you don't know what's in it.
Mm.
Wow.
No, I'm not gonna
And
buy that product. Yeah, I'm
but
sorry. I would.
you want people to promote your products and buy them, but yet and still you want to talk to the consumer in a disrespectful and derogatory way by telling them, "Oh, buy it and see." Who says that? That don't have any type of business ethics at all. That's what she likes. And Wanda is a key example for why Tisha act the way she do. She didn't give her no type of business sense because Tisha don't have it. I mean, what? Wanda taught them how to boost and stuff. That's not helping your kids. Oh, and then she cover up. She never corrects. She said, "Oh, every time somebody say something about teacher, oh, I know you ain't talking about my daughter. They millionaires. They millionaires. Marsau got this, they got that, and stuff like that." What mom go around acting like that? None.
Let me
None. I
read.
know of.
Let me read to what they're saying over here in the chat. First, May said that's why he's making an ass out of her because she has her eyes closed. Talking about, y'all know who she talking about?
Yeah.
She running around
Mhm.
here bragging about she talking with her eyes closed. Well, you need to wake up then, shoot. Yeah.
I'm telling you what, she been in that dream too long. She ain't got nothing but a nightmare. Girl, open your eyes.
There she go, y'all, and got the nerve to say to him and them kids look funny. Who look funnier than she do? What do that look like, y'all?
Like a
She look
demon.
and she done aged a considerable amount. I know Martel over there weighing her down.
Yeah. He about to drive her crazy, and that's what she get.
I
Yeah,
told you
she
she gonna
wanted
be
it.
just like she remind me of a Marlene Jr. by looking at that picture. You know what's gonna happen? She gonna end up drinking whiskey, drunk, smoking cool
She
cigarettes, laid
already
up in the
doing
middle of
it.
the yard, and yeah,
She
and
already
Knot's gonna
doing
have
it.
to pull up in the house. I know because she got them Hennessy bottles in her purse. She tried to
Mhm.
drink away her problem. It's a coping mechanism. And she know deep down she is killing her on the inside. But she's not gonna reveal that up front. We already know it. I know it. She's over there beating herself because she can't even fathom that Martel broke, she broke, she ain't got no BMW, she can't get no Gucci bag. Get out there and get a job and you can get you one.
Okay, let me read what Sia says. Sia says, Hotel never
Damn.
one of those children. He was happy when they left with Mel with no bed. He is using the
Mm-hmm.
children as an attempt to control and keep tabs on them. Tweety Bird says, oh, what Tweety Bird, Lord, y'all look what Tweety Bird. I just saying she talking about
Pretty
teacher.
bird said that James Brown.
I go, Tweety Bird, why you do this to me? She don't even know coochie smell like the Birmingham swamp. That's what she's talking about. She's talking about
And she got
Tisha.
to be packed with STDs. Ain't no way Martel can roam around Huntsville like he do in Atlanta. And we know what goes down in Atlanta. Um, and not go to an OBGYN and think that you clean. Come on, girl. I bet they giving her something every month.
They giving her
Okay,
a
you
lot of
guys, let me
antibiotics,
close this
whatever it is.
down. Y'all can say y'all final words. It's after 2 hours. I'm gonna go, you guys.
Okay,
I,
well, thank you for having me, Miss Valley Black Titanic. Oh,
Right.
and congratulations again to Mill and Sharnita's World. That's
Yes.
a major accomplishment. You
Mm-hmm.
know, happy birthday again to Miss Van.
And
And thank
Twitter.
you for having me. And this has been good. And take care of yourself, Black Titanic.
I will. And that's what I'm doing right now. You know, I just came back from the funeral this week, so that didn't, I'm just taking
yeah,
it
I'm sorry to
easy.
hear for
Right. I
your
know
loss.
that. That's why I say take it easy and take care of yourself.
Yeah, I am.
Please, to get some rest. And it's
Thank you.
nice meeting you, Miss Sheila.
Oh, same here. It was good to meet you too, Aunt Debbie. And Miss Black Titanic, I want to thank you for allowing me on your platform. This is my second time on a platform. Pinky broke me in yesterday. And I appreciate you. I appreciate the history lessons that I learned. I've been watching your videos, but I was just a little frightened to subscribe. So I just said, let me go ahead on because I really love your platform. I appreciate all the history lessons that I learned. Some things I knew, and then there's other things that I didn't know because in school they only give us a certain amount. I used to go to these little white schools and stuff, and you know what we were learning. They did not want history in the school, so I learned history on my own and outside,
Mm-hmm.
my parents and grandparents. But this is also refreshing, and I let my son watch too. I have a son in high school, and so I said, "Did you know this? Look, look, look," and he'll watch with me. But I want to say you all have a good day, and I appreciate you once again. And
Thank you.
continue showing that fine content. I'm here to support. And
And thank you for the super chats. I really thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. And Tweety Bird is saying that thank you, Black Titan and everyone in the chat. I will be going live later and hope to see y'all there, please. You don't know what time y'all. Well, y'all, Tweety Bird is a content creator too, so she's letting everybody know that she didn't put no time. I know how that is, and she'll be live later. So put our notification on that way we won't. I will be in Birmingham on April the 12th. All right, you guys, I'm
well, I
gone.
don't know if
Y'all
I
forget.
watched today, but I'm with Tweety Bird, but because I have a meeting at 6:30 and it runs to 9:30 tonight. I try to catch lives every now and then. So if you guys don't see me, I'm either working or either in meetings.
Yeah, we can do the replay if we don't. And don't
Yeah,
y'all
I
forget.
do the replay.
Okay, I'm gone, y'all. Don't y'all forget to hit that cash out button. Thank
All
y'all
right.
so much.
All
Thank
right.
y'all.
All right. Bye
All
bye.
right.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Enjoy your day.
Okay.